Morning everybody, Dan here, aka Bucky N9SWA. Monday, September 28th. Good morning to everybody. This is just an updated video of the shack here for those of you that haven't seen it. Nothing special, but just wanted to show you that you don't need a lot to make contacts here up on HF. Forgive me if the video is a little off. I'm using my cell phone in order to do it, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, we've got a laptop that I run Digipan off of for my BPSK31 digital modes. I'd like to get up on those when the bands are kind of crappy, and there's always some BPSK31. Don't need a lot of wattage to make contacts at all, and it's just kind of a fun alternate mode. My HL welding truck, that's actually CW key. Interesting story, my roommate from the Army and I had a contest who could make the most original CW key, and it was kind of a tie. His was more practical. He made it out of a beer can. I made mine out of our HL welding truck company I worked for, and mine won originality, his won practicality, so that was kind of a cool contest. Going up forward, we got the Radio Shack scanner, which I use every now and then, and that's hooked up mag mount actually just to that little antenna there. Of course, we got my Mars hat from Hawaii, stationed over there, a couple of speakers. We got MFJ 929 antenna tuner. I love that thing. Actually, you'll see another one here in a minute, and that's hooked up to my Yaesu 450 Delta right here. Purchased that in October for, I believe, $750, and that was with the tax. Great radio. DSP, I use it primarily for CW, 160 meters to 6 meters. Great rig, I love it. Down below, you've got Icon V8000 2-meter rig, 75 watts. That's what I use for a base station here, and use that for the Wapaka and Iowa 2-meter frequencies. Down below, of course, we got our Heil headsets. Can't beat a Heil. This key is the key that my dad gave me when I first got my ticket 22 years ago. My dad's also a ham radio operator, and it's my favorite key for operating, as well as the fact that he did give that to me. And I strapped that to my leg, Velcro it up, and away I go. Okay, we've also got this little key here. I'm not sure on the name brand. I purchased that last year. Small key, heavy. I've got the base plate, just got to hook it up. Nice key. I'm not near as fast with this as I am with this one, so that's why this one's always hooked up. Moving forward, I got Kenwas TS940. I've had this rig for 20 years, maybe a little bit better. Love it. Right now that's BPSK31 signal right there. Just a fantastic rig. 100 watts, just like the Yaesu 450. Of course, I can't put this one in my car. I could, but it's a 50-pounder, so I really don't like lugging it around. Versus the Yaesu, I plan on getting a couple HF antennas, sticking it in there, and away I go. Over to the right, we've got MFJ iambic here. I'm not near as proficient with that as I am with the straight key, but I do like to get up on there every now and then and see how many mistakes I can make. Hi. Above that, we got a Kenwood TS180. Now that's a 200-watt rig. Unfortunately, I'm having some transmit issues with it. Receives like a dream. Output power is 35 watts, so either I got to get rid of it or I've got to get it fixed. Anyway, I do mess around with that just for scanning around. And above that, we've got our other MFJ 929 that's hooked up to the 940. Works really well. All I run is long wires. Got inverted V. I've got a long wire which I made myself, 450 ohm ladder line matched, and then I've got a commercial long wire, and that's matched also. Above that, we've got a DSP Time Wave, not 59. For you old hams out there, you might remember those. Can't go wrong with that. I haven't gotten it hooked up, but I would like to hook it up to the 180 once I get it up and running. The 940's got plenty of filtration on it where I don't need it. But any of you that are looking for a DSP filter and your rig does not have one, you don't want to spend a lot of money, see if you can find one of these Time Wave DSP 59 pluses. They're awesome, and you can narrow that signal down right down to anything. You can just dig it out. Okay, there's my Signal Link USB for my digital modes. I think I paid under $100 for that off of Ham Radio Outlet, and it might even be cheaper then. A couple of calls to some friends of mine that operate that. I got it up and running. Still messing around with it, trying to fine tune it, but it is a good time. Of course, we got the Shure microphone off to the left up underneath the Kenwood hat, and we got a couple of certificates up there, some QSL cards. I've got a box full. So my SKCC certificate, and I'm not going to bore you with that. But anyway, going down below, got a couple of MFJ. Got a couple of MFJ power supplies. I do love these power supplies. Variable power, fairly light. Used one of these for my field day activities this year. No problem. And I was operating. Let's see. I would have to say probably out of 13 hours, probably 11 and a half hours straight on it. Never an issue. And one is hooked up VHF and an AM/FM CD player that I've got in here. I yanked from my old Blazer, and the rest is all HF. Of course, I do have a couple more HTs, what have you, but I don't have them out. And that's the shack. If I can get back to my pretty face here. Hello, everybody. Hope that's not too blurry. Again, that's the shack. Nothing expensive. You just got to shop around. You don't have to buy new. Although the ICOM I did buy new. My 940 was giving me some problems, and I did want to get back up on the air. I would like to have a new Yaesu radio, but I don't have the $2,000 to spend. I may end up trading that 940 in and taking care of part of the expense that way. I don't know. As far as antennas, you know, whatever you can get. I prefer the long wires. They're simple. Plus, I'm afraid of heights, and I don't feel like climbing up my 35-foot towers to put a beam up. So all my long wires are put up with pulleys and D-rings. I can drop them, do maintenance on them, pull them back up, and away I go. Comments, questions, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. I'd like to hear from you. Appreciate you watching this video. And look, maybe we'll hook up and have a QSO. For now, this is Dan N9SWA 73s. As I always say, we'll catch you further down log. Take care, my friends.